I shook up the world! I shook up the world! I shook up the world!
Hey there, boxing fans. Welcome back to another round of Manny's Boxing World. And in today's round, we're going to be talking about the New York and the LA press conference between Errol Spence Jr. and Terence "Bud" Crawford fight. And we're going to be talking about that next. But before that, guys, if you guys ain't subscribed, please punch and knock out the subscription button. That way you'll never see it again. And ding the notification bell. That way you'll never miss any of my new boxing videos. Alright, guys, let's get to the round. Ding, ding.
Let's go, champ! Let's go, champ!
Alright guys, before we get started, let me just say something. When Terence Crawford and Errol Spence were negotiating last time, and Terence Crawford went to go out fight Abanesian, well, I wasn't really a fan of Terence Crawford, and I thought he was ducking. But now that he took the fight, everything that he said to justify that before, I kind of see it in a different light now. I don't see it as a duck. Maybe that's just his personality. But I guess the money wasn't right, or they didn't know how much pay-per-view this fight was going to sell. That's why I believe that the fight did not take place before. But I don't think you're a duck anymore, and you are fighting the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. That's far from a duck. That's actually, you earn my respect again, buddy. I'm a fan now. But I'm still rocking with EJ. But I know you're a great fighter as well, and good luck to you, buddy. But buddy, you're gonna need it. Alright guys, let's get started. This fight took a while to make because of the economy, and the pay-per-views weren't selling well. So that's the reason it took a while to make, because they weren't sure. And this fight is a lot of high stakes just to sell like 100 or 200,000 pay-per-view buys. That's not really much, and I believe that's the reason why. Also guys, whoever wins this fight will be the undisputed champion of the world and the pound-for-pound fighter in the world in the 4-belt era. That's a great accomplishment, guys. Alright guys, Bomac said that Terence "Bud" Crawford is the one that was putting the gas on the pedal to make this fight happen. And the fight's going to be tough at first, but then Terence Crawford is going to stop Errol Spence, and you're going to see a special performance by Terence "Bud" Crawford. That's what Bomac said. Alright guys, I'm just glad that Terence Crawford did take this fight, because I know the whole boxing world was talking smack about Terence Crawford when he went to go fight Abanesian, and they basically were saying this about Terence Crawford.
Well, I heard you running from my ass with it.
Alright guys, Derek James said this, that both Terence Crawford and Errol Spence are both going to be in their A game, but you could expect a one-sided A whooping between Errol Spence and Terence Crawford. Errol Spence beating Terence Crawford. Derek James also said that Errol Spence is going to bring the pressure and basically break Terence Crawford down. But he said that Terence Crawford is vicious, deadly, accomplished, all of the above. He is a really good fighter, and he is the #2 pound-for-pound fighter in the world, I believe. Terence Crawford did say that he's very excited for this fight, and this fight has been marinating for years. And this is the Terence "Bud" Crawford era. People also asked Terence Crawford why this fight took so long, and he was like, it doesn't matter why it took so long, guys, as long as it's here. But he said on July 29th, you will see how special Terence "Bud" Crawford is. And he says that he's as special as Floyd Mayweather Jr., Muhammad Ali, Frazier, and all of them top guys. He said he's that special, and in July 29th, you're going to see that. He also said that the fans say that he fought nobodies, and then he says when he beats Errol Spence that you're just going to say Errol Spence was another nobody. Errol Spence said this is the biggest fight in boxing, and I believe so myself. He said that him and Terence Crawford don't really break, but somebody's got to give that day. Somebody's going to have to break. Also, Errol Spence said to support this fight, because that's just another passage so other fighters will want to make these mega fights. And I do believe so myself. I do like to get these fighters paid. And yeah, I agree so myself. Also, Errol Spence said by beating Terence Crawford that he's going to be one of the greatest welterweights of all time. I think he already is one of the greatest welterweights of all time. But yeah, that'll cement it for sure. Also, Bomac says, what beats ready? And the host says, staying ready? He goes, no, being there and back, and actually being in that position before with the lights and everything, that beats ready. So they've been in this position before, and they've been ready for this fight 10 fights ago, and that's what Bomac said. Guys, also Derek James says that Errol Spence will be victorious because of his development on the boxing world. And yeah, each opposition was better than the other one before him. So yeah, his opposition has been better and better and better. And I believe Errol Spence has fought the better competition. Also, Terence Crawford did point out that a lot of people do doubt him, and I was one of them, but not anymore. He took the fight. That means he's not scared, but I never thought that he was scared. I knew there was something more to it than that. I never seen a scared boxer before. He also said he was a fan of Errol, but it's just business, and he said that he feels that he can beat Errol. And he's a good fighter, so I mean, I could agree what he's saying, but he said he's also not going to lose on his mom's birthday. That day, July 29th, is going to be his mom's birthday, and he dedicated this fight to his mom. That's pretty special. Spence says this fight means the world to him, and he knows Terence Crawford is a special fighter, but he said that he's going to break down Terence Crawford, and he's going to show you why he's the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. Errol Spence said he's nothing like the fighters that Terence Crawford beat for undisputed, and he said that he's a way better fighter than them, and those fighters were not that good. So Terence Crawford and Errol Spence were going back and forth saying who fought who, and Terence Crawford said to Errol Spence that you never fought a 2-time world champion, and that is true. And Errol Spence says something about easy work, and then Terence Crawford goes, I ain't easy work, and then he goes, yeah, I know you're not easy work. I'm talking about the other fighters. He goes, I'm not that naive to know that you're not, you know, you're a top dog, so yeah. Terence said, yeah, he is a big fish, but on July 29th, I'm cutting him and gutting him because I love fishing, and that is one of my hobbies. It was heated. Errol Spence goes, you're not going to be able to catch me with a fishing pole. How are you going to catch Moby Dick with a fishing pole? It's too big. Terence Crawford goes, I got a big enough hook for him, and Errol goes, well, you're gonna need a submarine, and it was funny. It was going back and forth like that. Terence Crawford said he already took the bait. All we have to do is reel him in, chop his head up, cut him from the butt up, take the skin off, and just fillet him, something like that. It was crazy. I was starting to like Terence Crawford. I'm still riding with Errol though. And Errol Spence says, you know we Jamaican, you know we smoke bud. We're gonna roll up bud and, you know, smoke his ass. Man, hey guys, I always knew Errol smoked, only because I smoked myself before, and I was trying to become an athlete just like them. And sometimes when you do all those miles, 5 miles and all that boxing, except for sparring, you're not going to be able to go to sleep right away even if you smoke. It actually increases your stamina. Like I say, you just finished working out like 5 miles, right? And then you blaze it, you're going to increase your stamina. It won't get you tired at all for hours though. And Terence Crawford comes back saying, this ain't no regular bud, this is a marinated bud. You take a little puff, and you're gonna be seeing start just like how high. That's crazy. That's funny, man. These guys are good. I wonder if you got the smoking on butt thing though. Guys, Terence Crawford also said that you have not seen the best of Terence Crawford, but Errol Spence might bring out the best of him, but he thinks that he's gonna stop Errol Spence. But I mean, it's a close fight. Terence Crawford said that him and Errol have been in a lot of very exciting fights, and if Errol Spence gets out of line, he's gonna stop him, and that'll be the number 11th in a row fighter that Terence Crawford stopped. Errol Spence says, man, he knows I'm getting out of line. My whole career I've been getting out of line, and him for like trying to fish me out, I'm gonna sink his boat. He better come in a submarine. Oh man, this was dope. This press conference was dope, guys. Guys, when they were doing the face-off for the New York press conference, I guess Terence Crawford touched some of Errol Spence's belts. I thought he was going to get mad, or it was going to be a shove, or saying, don't touch my belts. But now he didn't really do anything. They acted like men. They acted like gentlemen. Well, they're boxers. They ain't gentlemen. They're boxers, man. But yeah. Guys, my favorite boxing fight of all time is Ali Frazier 1. I've seen that fight like 50 times already, ever since I seen it the first time. And not just that, everybody that tell about that fight, they finish the fight. Even if they have to go to work early the next morning because it's 15 rounds, right? But I wish this fight right here is similar to that fight, and they throw a lot of punches just like that, even though I know it's impossible to throw more punches than Ali Frazier 1. If you guys don't believe me, watch the fight. But I hope they throw a lot of punches just like that. Guys, let's give a round of applause to Terence Crawford for taking the fight. Errol Spence already wanted it. He's the one forcing everything. Guys, I'm just glad the boxing took a turn for the best, and we are having these great fights right now. Come on, who would have thought that we're gonna have Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence, and 2 fights? I mean, whoever loses is gonna activate the other the rematch clause, right? Unless it's a draw. What if it's a draw twice? What do you guys think? Alright guys, but that's all I really have for you guys today. If you guys ain't subscribed, please punch and knock out the subscription button. That way you'll never see it again. And ding the notification bell. That way you'll never miss any of my new boxing videos. Alright guys, let's get to the round. Oh, the round is ended. Ding, ding.